The DC3 is by far the most popular aircraft to have ever been manufactured. Most historians agree that the DC3 story began when President of American Airlines, C.R. Smith, flew on a Curtiss Condor, an aircraft with sleeping berths, in the 1930s. He and his engineer Bill Littlewood noted that their current aircraft that they were operating, the DC2, should have a sleeper variant. It was 1933 and Bill began laying out the design for such a bird. The sleeping bunks required widening and stretching the fuselage of the existing DC2, and that in turn required more wing area to support the increase in weight. There was one problem though: there were not capable power plants. Then the 850 horsepower Wright Cyclone engine became the solution that could make it all work. Rather than a variant of the DC2, the aircraft that Littlewood and American Airlines had designed seemed to be a new model altogether. Douglas was buried in 150 back orders for DC2s at the time and really wasn't interested in listening to a client's request for a spin-off what was a very successful model. The idea of a sleeper plane was still very niche, and there was fear that it would not be a sustained market. In a desperate move, C.R. Smith made a 2-hour long-distance phone call, which ended up costing him about $340, to convince Douglas to field the idea his engineers had designed. Smith promised America would buy the first 20 planes, 10 of which would be sleepers and 10 as day planes. Douglas became a little bit more interested when Smith explained that the day versions would be capable of carrying as many as 21 passengers, 50% more than the DC-2. On December 17, 1935, 33 years after the Wright brothers' first flight, the Douglas Sleeper Transport DST DC-3 lumbered into the skies to change them forever. The DC-3 quirks were worked out quickly, and soon the aircraft was completing takeoffs in less than 1,000 feet consistently. Americans' order increased, and profits of carrying 50% more passengers quickly became a selling point to both TWA and United as well. The DC-3 had 50% lower operating costs than competitor Boeing's 247, almost instantly killing the aircraft's market. The DC-3 is the most successful aircraft to ever have been built because it is the only aircraft to see extensive use in the airlines, military, corporate, and cargo industries. This is interesting because it's also the first aircraft that was designed by an airline for a manufacturer. There are about 120 total DC-3s of all variants still flying today, a testament to the engineering legacy and versatility of this aircraft manufactured almost 90 years ago.